not a good feeling to be cheated on, especially when you know you are being loyal, you know you're doing what you're supposed to do, you know you're not out here just talking to any and everybody. Hi guys, I'm Diana. Welcome back to my channel. Today this video will be a little different than what I'm used to posting, but I know I haven't been active, have been a little bit distracted, have been having personal things going on in my life that I've been trying to deal with. So today I wanted to come to you guys and talk to you a little bit about how to move past certain situations, or getting over a breakup, losing friends, or whatever the case may be. I just wanted to come to you in good spirits today, and I hope that sharing my experience with you will help somebody in the future. I'm going to be talking about my most recent relationship that I'm trying to get over currently. The relationship was approximately about 2 years. This was the person that I felt like I was going to be with for the long run. We were going to get married, we're going to have a beautiful family and stuff, but it all came to an end. So as I got older, I started to pray about things that I wanted to see more clearly. I started to pray to God to help me see things that I couldn't see through my own eyes, but to reveal to me things that I should see, but I didn't want to see. So I got what I asked for. God revealed to me people in my life that I shouldn't have kept in my life. God revealed to me friends that weren't good friends. God revealed to me this relationship that I was in that wasn't gonna steer me in the right direction. So the relationship started off well. As I would say, it ended well too. But as the relationship started to progress, it just got kind of one-sided in a sense. I started to feel like I was taking in consideration his feelings more than he was taking in consideration my feelings. And mind you, let me just say this video is not to bash anyone. This video is not to talk down on anyone, because regardless, my ex was a good person, and it just, like I said, I'm just coming to you guys to share an experience, hoping that this may help someone in the long run. Don't ignore the small things because you're trying to see a better picture of the situation, or you're trying to analyze what that person is doing. Take things for what they really are. Because as our relationship started to progress, I started to see things that I didn't want to see. I started to feel a certain type of way that I felt like I couldn't really express myself to him, because he wouldn't really care about my feelings, or care about the way I felt about certain things. So I started to keep things to myself, started to ball it up on the inside, started to tell talk to my mom. My mom is my best friend. My friends, which I have a few, but I started to talk to people that I trust and really let them know how I was feeling, because it's never good to keep something on the inside. You always need to have somebody to talk to. God, because like I said, I got what I asked for. I really did. And so I started to deal with cheating. He cheated on me. He lied to me. And it's not a good feeling to be cheated on, especially when you are being loyal, you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're not out here just talking to any and everybody. You're in a long distance relationship and you're still being faithful. You get cheated on, or you get treated like you don't deserve. So I had to deal with somebody cheating on me when I knew I didn't deserve it. I had to deal with somebody lying to me, which didn't tell me the truth until 2 months after I broke up with him. So when I found out about everything that went on, I kind of had mixed feelings about the situation. I felt I was trying to figure out if it was caused because of me. I was trying to figure out if I did something wrong that made him, you know, want to see somebody else or want to do things he did towards, you know, me. But for somebody that's in this situation, I feel like it is very important for you to realize that when you know that you're being all that you can be, or when you know that you're giving somebody your all, it's never you. I mean, not to say that I was perfect, not to say that I did everything right, like everything to the T, but I didn't, and I know I didn't. But it's still the fact of I didn't deserve to be cheated on. I didn't deserve to be lied on, and so do you. You don't deserve to be cheated on. You don't deserve to be lied to. You deserve the best, especially when you give the best to people. I'm just learning that regardless of how I felt about the situation, or me trying to make sure everybody else is happy before me, it is important that I worry about me first. Nobody deserves to be cheated on. When you're in a relationship, you should be, that's a commitment you make to the other person, to be respectful of that person, to make sure you care for that person. And being that we were long distance, he was asking something of me but weren't giving that to me. So me to be faithful, and me to be, you know, transparent about my feelings, or me to be able to communicate with him on a different level, I did those things. And you know, I still didn't get those things in return. But it's all to just say that it's okay. It is okay to, you know, go through things, because this is only making me a better person. This is only showing me, you know, what I deserve. This is only showing me more of how more I want to be respected in a relationship, or how I shouldn't lower my standards for anybody to try and make me modify them. They are what they are, and they're going to stand for what they are. And I stand true on, when a person shows you what they are or who they are, you take it for what it is. Don't try to analyze. My mama always told me, don't try to analyze it, don't try to make it something else. You take it for what it is. And it may hurt, because it does hurt, especially like I said, when you know you've been doing all that you could, you know, when you've been being faithful, you've been being loyal, you haven't been talking to nobody else. It has never been nothing. I have always been faithful, and I'm going to continue to be faithful. And for those girls who think when they're out of a relationship, or when somebody hurt them, it is okay to be spiteful, and it is that is never okay. You always, you move past the situation, you pray about it. God will deal with that person in a special way. And that's not for me to decide his punishment, or that's not for me to decide what type of situation he may get in on later. It's just for me to be who I am, continue to be a loving Diana, continue to be a caring Diana, continue to be respectful of my body, respectful of the person I'm with, and move forward. So, like I said, I hope you guys are aware of things. You're watching out for things. When you see stuff, take it for what it is. Because like I said, I've been asking for this. I've been asking and praying to God to reveal to me things that I don't want to see, things that might hurt my feelings. But I'm only going to come out stronger in the long run. I'm going to be a better wife to somebody because of this. I'm going to be a better girlfriend to somebody because of this. You know, and going through things, I would never want to put somebody in the shoes that I wouldn't want to be in. So I'm going to treat people with respect. I'm going to love people like I would want to be loved. And for another point to make, in a relationship, sex is not everything. You just having sex in a relationship will not keep you happy. At the end of the day, it's something else that you're going to want from a person. Like for me, I want somebody that can motivate me. I want somebody that can, you know, make me a better person. I want somebody that I can build with. I want somebody that, you know, goes to church with me. I want somebody that I can talk to about my church experience. I want somebody that, you know, loves me for me and is willing to work with me for what I am, is willing to help make me a better person. So from that, I just had to deal with, you know, forgiveness, trying to understand how to forgive. And regardless of the situation, I forgave because God forgave us. And who am I to say you're a bad person? Who am I to say I can't forgive you for what you did to me? I can always be a bigger person because God helps me be that person. I pray to God. I ask, you know, for guidance to show me how to deal with certain issues. So that's how I started to get over the situation. My process started to move on, being that I learned that even when you are in a situation, you have to not let somebody take advantage of you. You have to understand that your happiness is the most important thing in a relationship or whatever you're in. Your happiness, making sure you're okay first, is what matters the most. So what made me decide on not to stay was because if you can keep a lie from somebody for a certain amount of time, I feel like that's ridiculous. If you can cheat on me when I've been nothing but faithful to you, that is ridiculous. And so basically those things made me realize that this situation was too much. It is always, I just want y'all to know, it is always okay to think about yourself first. Put yourself first. Make sure you're happy first, because you will never be able to move forward without that. And mind you, this was my first, and yes, this is my personal business, but I want to be as transparent with you guys as I can. Like I said, I'm hoping that someone understands where I'm coming from and, you know, take this advice and use it. I said I wanted to wait until I was married to, you know, have sex, and I didn't want to give my body up to nobody because I felt like this was gonna happen. And it's just a learning experience. Yes, my feelings are hurt because I could have saved myself. I could have been more, you know, I could have been stronger about the situation. But now, like I said, I'm learning, and it's just all a learning process. He is a great person, and he would be better for somebody else, but it's just not for me. I just wanted to bring, you know, to share some awareness with you guys on just how to get over a breakup or how to deal with certain things that you're going through. It's not the end of the world. God always has something else planned for you, something else in store for you. Talk to people, pray, go to church, listen to sermons. Those types of things are the things I've been doing to help me to move past things. And it's nothing but love over here. I'm happy. I feel like a burden has been taken off of me. And to move forward, it's hard to, you know, open up to somebody else, or it's hard to, you know, move into a better situation when you've been let down by somebody you thought was, you know, that person that said they were going to take care of you, or that person that said they loved you, or that person that said they cared about you. So it is going to be hard, and I'm going to take you guys on this celibate journey with me, because I'm not having sex until I'm married, and that's just what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video today. I will have more story times coming for you guys. I hope you take something from this, learn something from this, and, you know, just realize it is never the end of the world, and there's always somebody better, because God will never lead you wrong. And the signs that he showed me, it may have taken me a while to realize them, or it may have taken me today to realize them 2 years after, but you know what, it's all for a reason, and I appreciate him and I love him, and I give him all the honor and the glory for bringing me to where I'm at today, to be able to talk to somebody else about my experience. And it's just what it is. So I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like, comment, and say, you know, your thoughts about this video or any other types of videos you guys would like to come from me. And I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you.